So, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
319. Hey, check 26.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes,
What are you?
and half linebacker that makes tackles.
That's you. You're controlling it.
Make that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Rodgers. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
319. Get reset. Hey, easy.
Rodgers now on 1st down. The quick slant.
Okay. What are you celebrating for? You're losing.
Touchdown, Detroit. Larry Fitzgerald, his first touchdown on the year.
You over there celebrating.
And the
like
Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
Talking about your player.
Goskowski the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
So that was you. Pushed him and celebrate.
Goskowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start
Frank
thinking
said you're losing
what
big
we're going
time.
to do, you don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. On 3rd down, that's Jackson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
And that was just absolute perfect man
What did you tell me?
Nowhere for them to go with the football, led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around.
You got a sack.
On the secondary.
They'll run it now.
I'm not surprised you did.
And he's going to find his way.
You should do it if you're playing the tackle. You should get at least 1 or 2.
Pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, it's Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them on.
Oh, that's bullshit. He got it. That's fucking bullshit.
And the Lions will take over. The Lions
you know he got it. That's why he's like, oh my goodness.
What do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Simmons said you can't. Frank said you can't.
Right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th hit of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player.
Throw the ball! You scared to throw it?
Justin Houston. Now the
You scared to throw it, man?
First of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15
You wanted to
seconds
throw
to
it?
play in the 1st half.
You wanted to throw it, but she's like, I might get picked. You wanted to throw it.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. On the punt there. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Onto the field now come the Bears. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. First down, Bridgewater. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Green. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
That's on him. That's why I did that, so I can get better field goal range.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Fuck, I missed it.
This from 54 yards away. And Janikowski bet. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 23. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
You got to stop running those slant routes trying to confuse me, man.
If you combine
I don't know why you keep trying to confuse me, trying to move me out the way or something.
2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Where you at, Simba? Where you at? You trying to chase Bo Jackson?
Bridgewater on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And this is obviously
You're putting them in bad predicaments. You're blitzing and the blitz is not getting there. So they're just level on the island. That was a blitz. That was a blitz.
Catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
They can't cover for that long. The blitz has to get there. If you're going to blitz, it has to get
He's
there.
up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So here come the Lions now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
Come on, Barry.
Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll run it now.
Load that box for you, boy. Load that boxer.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Rodgers now looking to throw on second down.
Come on!
Nearly
Give me that ball.
My goodness.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right?
Trying to run a play action so I can fall for it.
Here, he's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Oh, we know what this play is.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Throw right side.
Okay.
By the tight end Gonzalez. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't.
And now here's another interception. Picked up at the 15, and a big turnover there as his.
Why did you try it? Why did you try it?
So their woes on offense.
You see me right there?
The second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Are you going to try to run with Bo Jackson?
On first and 10, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Green's got it over the middle. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. It's Green. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Just a yard on the first down.
You get happy every time you make a play. Yes, sir.
They've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation.
You got 7 points. You're a playmaker.
That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game. But he was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Bears try to
Where?
down, unable
I should be
to convert,
screaming that.
and the Lions will take over. So out now.
I should be
come the
screaming that.
Lions. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that doesn't
Ooh, I try to undercut that shit. I'm trying to undercut that shit.
That's the only way you can get it done.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Okay.
A good pickup there. 26
Put the drive together there, son.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield.
Okay.
Not as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still, a lot of guys to account for.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it in for a touchdown.
Celebrate.
A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. 2-point try coming up for the Lions. This is a crew that was just 2 for 5 on 2-point conversion attempts last season. Now Rodgers steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. But now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. The 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And the pressure gets to him again. K.J. Wright in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's
right. Do what you're supposed to
back-to-back
do.
plays. 3rd and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
He was burnt from the get-go.
Janikowski now for the point after. Extra point pretty close to that right upright, but he does get it to go. And the lead is now 24. Out to kick is Janikowski. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half.
Come on, Barry.
I think what we would have seen
Run that stretch.
An offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 30. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Telvin Smith in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
He got 13 points.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. It's a guy who played 4 years for the Bears, Julius Peppers, in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. He'll get this one down to the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe measuring revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
It's great. 37 points.
Your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Bears on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. Now Bridgewater. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Lions will take over. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert.
Load the box up.
4th down play. Make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it.
You really trying out this play action, misdirection shit.
When defenses get to the
Trying to throw
a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite.
You can't figure it out. You threw picks the last 3 drives.
Downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Fourth quarter, something what you gonna do, man?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
You're about to throw it to him, too. That's the sad part about it. You're going to just throw it to him. It's a circle or X, and they both recover.
As he got hit as he threw it. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's got Fitzgerald.
The slants, back to the slants.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a 1st down. And they'll run it here.
Where are you going, Barry?
He's immediately taking.
Where are you going?
Tackle.
Where are you, Barry?
And the trend continues here in the 4th.
Why did I spin? Why did I spin? He wasn't going nowhere.
Why do they keep feeding him the football? Well,
he wasn't going anywhere, buddy.
They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Finding room to the 20.
Okay, Barry.
Down to the 13-yard
Get your yards there, Barry.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps.
And now here's another interception. Picked off down near the 5.
Slants.
And a big turnover
Slant.
as his guys will get the football back.
That's the play you run to try to confuse him.
Premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. Here's Bridgewater. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down.
Oh, that would have been a 50-yard run.
Bring up 3rd.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Got him in. He finds
What did he fall to the ground for?
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I knew. I saw it went underneath. I saw you.
You don't have to call the game.
I knew you was going to blitz and try to go chase him, so I was like, just throw it underneath.
In the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Who you going to chase this time?
From the red zone now, Bridgewater.
Wide open.
That is caught at the 7. And he is in.
Wide open.
Chicago. In for the score. And the Bears add on.
Wow.
They're still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time?
Frank's blowing my phone
seeking
up.
some revenge, or they just don't like him. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that
He
comes
said
into
you
play?
can't tap him.
Out to kick is Janikowski. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. On play action, now Rodgers out to his left. And he's
Where you
able to
going,
get up
buddy?
here to the 26. All that
Where you
gets him
going?
is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Yeah.
The Lions on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Look at Walter Payton
Now
there.
Rodgers got to have this one. And over it's Moss complete.
Barry Wesley getting it done for
But
you.
not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. To throw is Rodgers. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a play fake here on first down.
Ah, he should do it accurate, man.
There, and it forces it incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Justin Houston in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be settled down around the 15-yard line. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
He loves that
He's
spin.
such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better.
That is going to be grabbed and pulled down. Terrell Suggs. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to
But
judge
no
that.
touchdown.
Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep, and it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever.
He just set the record for the most picks in the NFL game.
Eight. The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Tied up. These were the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run again with Jackson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On third down, it's Jackson, and he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
He can run for it, and he will. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. There he goes inside the 30. The 20. And takes it in for the score on the game's final plays.
You suck.
The outcome, but a little whipped cream.
And you saw prevent that too. And I bet he's leading the rushing yards for the. I bet he's leading the rushing yards for the season.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean...
Hey, Simba, before you go.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money and count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream.
You advance it?
No money, no class, look at them.
Alright.
Look at them.
Alright, I'm about to check the stat leaders. Baby, did I drain you? All the energy you got?
Girl, you know I'm a savage. gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans.